I was selling all my stolen shit. And I picked up the Dark Brotherhood, so I'm gonna do that next week.
Alright, just give me 1 second here. I want to see how this is working. Give me 1 second. I'm actually going to set my volume. Let's see how this is working. Give me 1 second.
I have,
I'm actually going to set my volume.
I made a bunch of decals with the Dark Brotherhood hand.
Alright, it's picking up my wife in the background a little bit.
We got them all over. We got one on our van.
That sounds a little better. I think I can talk over her a little bit. That sounds a little better. I think I can talk over her a little bit. Alright. Fuck it. This'll work. Okay. I guess we'll do a little something tonight. I guess they already threw the patch in the PC. It's not doing too much aside from some camp schematics. I mean, they got the whole patch notes going on, but they're going to be patching a lot of the inventory glitches and duplication glitches, which, as you've seen, I don't really advocate or use. But for those who do, what I'm about to do, what I'm going to try to do, might be worth your time watching, because even though I'm not glitching, I always carry heavy and my stash is pretty thick, so we're going to see if I can make some room tonight. Start with weapons. What can I get rid of? I'm keeping this one. I got to auction that one off to someone. Someone gave me this one. I kind of like it, but I'm going to go ahead and get rid of it. I'm going to sell that to a vendor. With heavy weapons, I may end up using this one. I'm keeping that. That's my shotgun. I could see myself using that. So this is my problem. I don't know. I can't see myself using that. I'm going to keep this one. That thing weighs 24 pounds, so I'm going to see if I can sell this fucker real quick. Anyone watching? 300 caps. Yeah, we'll call it 300 caps for that gun. I'm going to go ahead and upload this to one of my groups. And then we'll get down to business. This is actually taking up a lot of room in my inventory, I can already tell, so that one's definitely worth getting rid of. I'm going to sell it for 300 caps. Yeah, 300 is more than fair.
Just to piss people off. He just... Nope. Not even a supporter. Didn't even vote for him. Just fucking wants to piss people off.
So that'll already clear up some of my inventory. Let's look at apparel. There's got to be some shit I can get rid of. I can part with that. That's going up for sale. All these little like costumes I'm actually going to keep because added up they don't weigh that much. Vault 76 jumpsuit. I got plans to build that. That thing weighs a pound. It ain't much, but it's enough to worth getting rid of. Keeping that marine armor. Aid. What do we got that's heavy? I'm saving that. Saving that. Saving that. Saving that. Fuck. My wife's over there talking about how I won't play ESO with her. I will, just not right away.
Will not.
I'll get around to it eventually. Don't listen to her. I will play it. Probably, I don't know, I'm level 64. Let me get that level 100 achievement, and I'll get back on ESO with her. Like I talked about before, maybe her and I can both start brand new characters and strictly do a husband-wife only playthrough. It's another thing she's talking with her friends about is I'm going to do a live stream where I do like it's almost going to be like a joking mockumentary format where I follow around a bunch of ladies in Tamriel and obviously be the point of view, and they're just going to talk shit to me. I have a feeling it's going to come out ending up like some sort of ESO documentary version of Trailer Park Boys. It's going to be pretty fucking funny. My wife's talking shit because her controller's dying. I really, truly wish I could help her, but there isn't anything I can do. If anyone saw me post that Gauss rifle, I also got 45 rounds, so that'll go with it. I'm gonna go ahead and put that up in the post. Sorry, this is a really slow start. Other than that, I gotta keep my fusion cores. Fuck the syringer ammo. I'm not gonna use that fucking gun. I got enough 5mm to, you know, with perks invested to justify sitting on that. Alright, so 524, I guess, is the new magic number until I break down some junk. Maybe we can do that right now. Yeah, fuck it. Get all the boring shit out of the way first. Basically what I'm doing is I'm looking for anything that's not bulked right now. I'm going to pull that in my inventory first. I know there's probably a better way to do this, but this is how I'm going to do this. I'm not taking that one. If you don't like to do it this way, that's cool, but this is how I do it. It's just easier for me to organize. I know a lot of this shit you can't bulk, a lot of it's too low to make a bulk stack, but this just gives me an idea of what's taking up what. Obviously that Deathclaw hand can get disassembled. I'm going to get some more lead, make some more ammo. Since I'm using plastic, I'm not going to pull plastic. Oh, Corey's watching. What's up, Corey? Wife's over there talking about Bob's Burgers. That's a pretty good show. Alright, so now I'll go over the Tinker Bench here. See if there's anything I should scrap. Scrap that. No. We'll go ahead and try to bulk as much as we can. Corey says he's gonna... Yeah. He says he's gonna smoke marijuana about this game. That's what he says. In the comments there. Well, cool. I'm not gonna disagree with that one. For those who don't know or aren't in the know, as of December 6th, the state of Michigan has legalized marijuana for recreational use, so that's pretty cool for those who enjoy that. Hey, Kira says if you get ESO and you play with her, she'll stream it, and that'll be a lot better than what I'm doing. And I mean, knowing you, and then knowing how cool my wife is, I think you guys would pretty much be like a high school version of you and I. So that would be fucking hilarious. I'd be down for that. I'm sorry I'm not doing anything. This is a really casual game right now tonight. I am in no rush. I had a nice spaghetti dinner. Had a couple shots of brandy, so there's that. Alright, let's bulk some shit. Oh, God bless America. Can you kidnap people and force them to admit that there are only two genders? I wouldn't touch that one with Ranker's dick. They've already banned people for playing that game, and my opinion on that's irrelevant to the game. I will tell you this though, if you could please do me a favor, I would highly appreciate it if you didn't call me Penis, because I'm not a penis and my name isn't Penis, so don't call me Penis. A couple of you might get that reference. If you don't, sorry for killing your brain cells. And if you do get the reference, well, yeah. Alright, let's put some junk back in here. Don't call me Penis. I'm not a penis. Alright. Let's go sell some shit. I'm gonna make y'all watch me play the fucking banjo. Oh, Jesus. If I wasn't live streaming this right now, in the state of mind that I'm currently in, I would probably be writing vocals to this little song he's playing about how my name isn't Penis and he shouldn't call me Penis because I'm not a penis, so don't call me Penis. I could write a little vocal melody to that banjo. Getting back to professional streaming on Twitch in a couple months. Hell yeah. I'm not entirely sure if I'm going to go that route. If I were to go that route, that'd be pretty fucking cool. But really, I mean, it's really easy to live stream from PS4. You know, if you have one, if you don't, either way, you know, it's like a couple button presses and you fucking throw a link on your social media and bam. You know, you're streaming live. No, I haven't actually watched them yet. I've been kind of slacking on doing anything aside from working or playing video games or working on my house right now, so I'll have to take a look at those soon. I'm sorry, you can actually call me a penis for that one. That's my apologies.
You looking at me?
Oh my God, I was
How about
dying.
you stop looking and start buying?
Dude, stop calling me penis. I'm not a penis.
I was dying.
Don't call me penis. Not a penis.
Get your rating supplies.
Call me a
Here.
penis.
Like
I
it,
get
right?
mad.
I don't care.
Alright, how much bullshit am I carrying? 149? Jesus Christ, what the fuck is wrong with me? What the fuck is up with my perks? I got some turd perks on, I know it. Armorer. We can drop Armorer. My first aid's gonna go back on. Pack Rat. Junk weighs less. Traveling Pharmacy. Chems are reduced in weight. Alright, yeah, we're good. For some reason, all my shit's way too heavy. It's probably that. No, that thing only weighs 1. Oh, gee, it can't be those. I don't know, I got something that weighs more than I should. I don't know. What the fuck? Is it my ammo? No, I already went through this. What the fuck?
40 minutes.
So that's me being pissed. Okay. Yeah, my wife's asking me the last time I saw when I was at an ultrasound with the baby. Yeah, I want to say it was right around then, 10, week 10. Wow, I'm having a kid. Oh man, Corey. Speaking the language of my people.
Is that my shield that just killed him? Killed himself by hitting my shield.
Alright.
I have like a third.
Penis, don't call me penis, don't call me penis, because my name is not penis. That's for you, Corey. That was all for you. I'm about to die. I died.
Singing songs about penis.
That was a one-time thing just for you, Corey. That'll never ever happen again ever on this. That's just, I felt like you were owed that. We've been friends for over half our lives, dude. That's something to really take into consideration. So if I've never sang you a song before, there you go. Wife says I gotta stop drinking because I'm singing penis songs. It's not the drinking that's making me sing the song. I mean, this is literally, Corey and I were doing this shit before I even drank, so that's, the alcohol is not a factor. But I am done drinking for the night. Full disclosure. I'm in bad shape. Alright, I gotta rethink this. I really gotta rethink this.
Why would he shout and scream?
You know, when it comes to game, like, my wife just brought up a really good point about ESO.
I do.
They need to have shouts in ESO. And I fully believe that they should have shouts in ESO. That is something that should be done.
Which one it is, but I got it.
I've
It's on here somewhere.
I'm not shy about sending little things to Bethesda support just because, I mean, if I have an idea, I'm going to tell them. Are they going to read it? Probably not. And if they do, are they going to implement it? Probably not. But what's it going to hurt to try? So, I don't know. Fuck it. Alright, where are we at? Oh, that's right. We're at the spot where I'm not trying to die.
Sorry guys, I couldn't even head on. Can I stand on you?
Oh, man. I still annoy the shit out of my wife, too. I do it on a daily basis. I don't always do it intentionally, so I mean, that might not be something to be completely proud of. But yeah, I annoy the shit out of my wife from time to time. It's what we do. Nothing wrong with it. It's a good time. Alright, we're gonna do this shit right. Alright. someone's about to go get a foot up their ass. You first. You first. Fuck you. Gives me that. Where's your friends at? Where's your friends? Oh, fuck you especially. Yeah, this little turd bump over here. Damn. Entrance is cleared. So I gotta get up in there. The mine that ever did anything? Am I going up or am I going down? Those mines do nothing, what the fuck? So what I'm doing here, this quest, it's one that usually people take on pretty early, I think. But you get a pretty good set of power armor from it, the ultrasight armor. Right now I'm kind of mixed match. I know I got some of that with the XO1 or whatever, and I know, to my understanding, that's pretty decent armor, but I wouldn't mind having a matching set. Or you don't get the ultrasight from this, you get the excavator from this one. Get the extra, the 100-pound carry limit, which is really going to help out with my hoarding lifestyle, but kind of like getting slow pay raises, the more stash limit increases, not stash limit, but inventory increase you get, the more you end up carrying. It's like, you know, the more money you make, the more you end up spending. It's a vicious cycle. Now we're gonna go see what these ghouls are getting into. Oh, so I feel really dumb. These perks that I've been using them totally wrong, like, since I started playing the game. Like, Pharma, and the one for the canned goods or whatever. I haven't been using the search button. Like, total admission there. Like, I feel as dumb as a bag of hammers right now. Like, I just found that out last night, and I feel so fucking... Actually, I found it out the night before, and I felt so dumb I didn't even play this game last night. I was so disappointed in myself. So... Me? Wife's talking shit. She says all I do is drink and smoke. And I call that fake news. And if she keeps making these accusations, I'm going to revoke her press pass. My wife's talking about her favorite things to puke while pregnant.
Strawberry lemonade vitamin water.
She says the strawberry lemonade vitamin waters aren't too terrible coming up the second time. She says those are.
You have to have a favorite thing to
She actually like doesn't mind puking those. Is that to what we're to understand here, Kira? Is that you don't mind puking those? Like, you're not going to go out of your way to do it, but you don't mind it? Are you okay with it?
What?
Are you more or less saying you're okay with puking up the strawberry lemonade vitamin waters?
It tastes the same coming back up.
It tastes the same coming back up?
Hey, there's a boss over here. What are you doing?
Changing the subject. I'd say my least favorite thing to puke up is French fries. They always come up all chunky and like they get stuck in your throat. Fucking sucks. French fries and macaroni and cheese. That one's terrible too. I hate puking up macaroni and cheese. Peanut butter and jelly. That's a bitch puking that up too. Useless plans.
Oatmeal's not that bad.
Oatmeal's not that bad apparently.
That's okay.
Okay, this is how you use that button. Oh no shit.
That's
Really?
fine, but it can't have like apple chunks in it.
Okay
It's
then.
so bad.
Oh, what leg do I have that's hurt? Left leg. Oh, shit. Left arm. I can try to fix it. Yeah. Ow. Alright, let's try this. Oh, it's awesome. Yeah, I know, the quest marker's back there. I'm just fiddling around. What is that noise? I feel like an idiot now. I can't believe I haven't even been using these fucking perks that I've had this whole fucking time. I literally just made this game a million times easier for me. Ooh. I got that excavator shit. I gotta read this right now. Alright, so apparently I gotta build some armor now. Screws. Fucking screws. It's always fucking screws. It's always fucking screws.
Do you not have elf on the shelf?
We are not doing an elf on the shelf.
Oh, we fucking are.
Dude, no, fuck those
We're
things.
fucking doing it.
Seriously, I'm gonna encourage the dog. The dog is going to
I've
eat
seen
them.
so much manipulation, I accidentally left.
There is no such thing.
Fucking doing it.
No. No such thing. We're not doing no elf on the shelf.
you keep them away from Christmas tree.
Nope.
I accidentally left the fucking dungeon. I gotta come back.
No, we'll do the boar on the floor. We'll get a little stuffed pig. It'll be the boar on the floor. No shelves. Cats knock everything off shelves. God, this is awesome. Alright, so I can't build that excavator shit.
My mom was so excited to do it for my nephew. My sister just puts it in this freaking stocking.
Elf on the shelf. Got your elf on the shelf. I don't believe in that. Oh. Hello, friend. Thank you. Alright, I guess my ass has to find some screws now. Where do we go?
I think it's a great way to manipulate your children.
We're gonna go to Morgantown. No, actually.
It's not even close.
What's that? What?
It's just like God. Just like using God.
The elf on the shelf is like using God to manipulate your children? Jesus Christ.
It is so not.
I don't know. I'm kind of taking her side on that one. In a sense, I mean,
It's so not that extreme.
it's
It'll last a month.
it's rule by fear. Forced compliance through fear.
He doesn't want it.
I don't know. What about if we put one of the small kayak in the house and we put a stuffed goat instead of the elf on the shelf? We'll have the goat in the boat. It'll be the goat in the boat, and the goat tells us everything the kid does. We'll get like some really evil looking goat, like. Yeah, we'll go get a taxidermied black goat head. Goat in the boat.
No. I just want to manipulate my child. That's all. I just want to manipulate my child. That's all.
Nah, man, we'd have a fucking great time playing this game, dude. This would be a great time, Corey. I mean,
Listen.
all I'm saying is I guarantee you can probably find a used copy of this game for like $20 within the next month or two. And if you did feel the urge to get up in this game, let me know, man. I can get you a bunch of shit to start out. You'd be good to go. We'll grind you right up to a good level. Yeah, like a evil Krampus, either like evil or maybe we just get like Baphomet, the old sabbatic goat that everyone thinks the devil, but it's not. We'll get one of those goats.
Hang on.
Dude, if it's 50% off, man, we'll play this shit tomorrow, Corey. Dude, that'd be fucking cool. I mean, obviously, you know, if you have other obligations, I get it. But just saying, if you win and if you're ever into it, I got you, man. Obviously, we can't bring the old team back for, you know, certain reasons, but we can bring it back in spirit.
Hold it for a second. I charged it.
Well, that's kind of more or less my life, too. I mean, the only thing that I might add in there is once in a great while we have band practice for my metalcore band. And then I do got like a stoner rock band I'm trying to get started, kind of like a Red Fang, High on Fire type of band. But other than that, yeah, I don't do really much anything. I do some fishing in the spring, summer, and fall, nothing too wild. But obviously being a dad, you know, being at home with my kids is going to be the top priority.
Bleak Falls is you see a fucking giant and you're like, I'm gonna get this.
But,
Yeah,
I mean, aside from that, I write occasionally, you know. I haven't really done that lately now that, you know, I'm going to be getting the house finished up and, you know, I got, you know, the room. I'm going to be getting a good office set up so I can start writing again. Because I really would like to get my book published. I at least want to get the first one finished and get it ready out to an editor. So at that point I can start working on a second book in the series. Which, just saying, anyone who, you know, digs the Fallout lore, it's not saying that's what I'm writing, but I do write a version of post-apocalyptic fiction that I think is pretty fun. So if you're into that, I'll obviously be doing some videos about that. Wife just informed me it's going to be above freezing tomorrow. Kira, message Corey. He wants you to add him on PlayStation and PSN.
Kira So Fly with one Y.
It's Kira So Fly with one Y.
It used to be Kira So Fly with 3 Ys, but I forgot.
But yeah, just shoot her an ad.
Scanners indicate you are made of 90%.
Yes, sir. If anyone's watching this plays ESO, add my wife. Play ESO with her.
Welcome to the Vault-Tech Farm.
I gotta find some shit. I need a lot of screws in a really bad way. I know they got the plans for that excavator on me. Have that fucking extra 100-pound carry weight that's really gonna come in handy until I can start respecking, which I can do in about 2 days, I believe. They're gonna, yeah, in 2 days they're gonna be releasing that patch where after level 50, each level that you take, you get the choice to either respec or 1 point or take a perk card. And at this point, I think I'm gonna rather respec for the next maybe 10 levels. So I fucked up from the start. So yeah, if anyone who just has jumped on recently, you know, usual thing, I'm streaming a little gaming session on Fallout 76 and bullshitting, talking some shit. Buddy of mine, really good buddy of mine, decided to watch, and we've been bantering back and forth, you know, him commenting, me talking my shit. Other than that, I just got the plans for the excavator power armor, so I'm going to work on getting the shit for that. And I just explained how I haven't been using the extra perks for like Pharma and the one for food. I haven't been using the search button since I got those perks. Like, until today, I didn't even realize that was a thing, so I was explaining my ignorance there.
Pocket camp. I'm like level 150, like something insane. I quit when ESO happened. Now I just gotta get on ESO every day. Dude, I played it.
Take those.
Oh, I didn't play that. I've played every Animal Crossing. I've played most Harvest Moon. Love Harvest Moon. I cried so many times over Harvest Moon. That's right, you gotta do it all right.
How many people are you playing with right now, wife? How many are you playing with, wife?
3.
Oh, okay. Alright, now that we're outside, I'm gonna...
We have them outside.
No, I'm not gonna do that.
She's probably listening. They must have their mics turned on. to stay in this time.
Oh, crap. You know, I just realized something, so... You know how I always talked about story time with Benke? How I always wanted to do story time with Benke? Well, it's time. It's time for story time with Benke, so... I just really realized the long-term ramifications of if Corey gets Fallout 76. So if any of you are watching this and have played Fallout 76, or if you know about Fallout 76, you know that it's got a pretty interesting PvP element. So, back in the day, me and Corey and my brother, and Corey's brother, we used to have this team that we ran when we would play Modern Warfare 2 and Battlefield Bad Company 2. And for the sake of just not causing any butthurt, we're not going to say what the team's name is. But needless to say, us four raised absolute fucking hell. Like, we griefed before people called griefing. Like, it was some bad news bears. We did some fucked up shit. My favorite thing that Corey and I and my brother and his brother used to do is we would get in Battlefield Bad Company 2, and we would go in the hardcore mode where you could team kill. So what we would do is we would just rotate. We would always keep one of us in the game, and the other three would keep team killing until we get booted, and then we would immediately join right back into whoever was still on the server. And there was like we would clear a game like in a matter of minutes. People would get so fucking furious with us. They hated us. Like, we would get these messages like so. I've never been called so many racial slurs for things that I'm not in my entire life than I have by my period of time of playing Modern Warfare 2 and Battlefield Bad Company 2 with Corey and my brother and his brother. This shit was ridiculous. So I'm just thinking about the long-term ramifications of if we were to grief. If me and Corey were to play Fallout 76 and both start characters from scratch and just literally just have no shame in running around with, 1,000 cap bounties, just destroying everybody's shit, just completely ruining the experience for other people. And I'm not saying that that's actually what it is, because that's what they put, the whole bounty and the not actually being able, or not actually having to consent to PvP aspect. They put that in the game. They put those fail safes, people can block it, they can jump servers if we're fucking with people too bad. But just saying, there's, obviously, Corey and I would have our serious builds, but I really do feel like Corey and I are also going to have some builds that people are just going to really hate us for, and I can't say that I feel bad for that. Yeah, if we were to do that, I wouldn't feel bad about it. I mean, if they didn't intend people to play the game that way, they wouldn't put that element in it. So, to all these people out here saying that people that play a Raider RP build are, bastards or assholes or whatever, maybe this game ain't for you, maybe go hop on a game that has a more full consent PvP experience, or just learn to block and server hop, I don't know. But yeah, just saying. You see Tony Benke in some sort of Spiral Down type name running around side by side. If we're both running around as characters that are butt naked, just wearing their underwear and running around with big sledgehammers, you're in for a really, really bad day. If you see us running around in armor and guns, come do some quests with us. It'll be a good time, but nah, I don't really see... I don't know. I don't see it being good for people that irritate us in-game. I see camps getting wrecked. I mean, I have...
If you could see her face, she looks...
I have a very, very strange prejudice against people's pianos in this game. I will intentionally get a bounty if someone has a piano in their house. I will smash it to pieces right in front of them. And it's just, I don't know.
Athena, no.
As a person, I wouldn't do that
Athena.
shit. As a person, I would not do that to people. But in this particular game,
Come here. Come here.
it's the apocalypse. Fuck it. You have a piano? I don't have one. I want one. I'm smashing yours. Hold on one second. No worries, Corey. You'll be able to get it whenever you're able to get it. It ain't no rush, man. No rush at all. Like I said, you'll probably end up seeing a used one pop up at some point. Pretty fucking cheap. A lot of people got butthurt about the game because for some reason it was exactly what Bethesda told us to expect, as opposed to these fantasies that people created in their minds about what they thought it was going to be. So some people who don't like the game have genuine, I guess, legitimate reasons, but for the most part it's people who expected it to be more than what they said it was going to be. So far I'm not doing too bad finding what I'm looking for right now. Well, some days are bad, some days are good. Well, if you got it for... Hold on. Oh, I don't want to be in here. Fuck this place. This place sucks. I don't want that steak either. That steak sucks. But yeah, I wouldn't be able to get it for a PC. If that's what you're able to do, you know, that's what works. And I'm sure you'll love the game. But if you were to get it for PS4, we'd definitely be able to get down. But again, man, no huge rush. It's not like I'm going to be selling the game. I got digital copies, so I mean, you get it tonight, tomorrow, next week, next month, next year. I'll still own it. I'll still be playing it. Especially with the baby next year. It's not like I'm going to, you know, really be leaving the house to do much aside from work and get things to eat. So. My wife says we're not going to let a baby ruin our lives, and I mean, that's not what I was implying. I'm just,
like, we're never going to leave the house.
I'm just saying for the first, you know, couple months, I'm probably going to want to hang out at home with my kid.
That's what I'm saying.
Totally going to want to hang out at home with my kid.
Easier to sustain. Yeah, well, that's the thing. I'm never having number two.
I would check maybe the GameStop online website just to see what their used copies are going for sale right now.
I said. I mean, it wasn't bad. It was like she understood.
So there's something I'm gonna be able to kill.
She was
I like killing shit.
accepting that thought yet. She's like, you never know. I know, it's like... I know.
That's hurt frog.
Lay down.
I don't need
Stay.
that. Alright, I'm gonna get somewhere safe here in a second, and I'm gonna step aside
Nina,
so I can deal with my dog. They're only marked it down $5 for used. Fuck them. I'd wait another couple months, man. Fuck that. That's some horse manure. That's a big pile of shit, boy. I'll tell you what. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and fast travel to my little place. I guess I'm gonna run around there, see if I can find anything good. But I'm gonna go let the dog out in the meantime. So I'm gonna unplug for a few. Hell yeah. Alright, I think we're going to go for about another, just over a half hour. We're going to do an hour and 30 total tonight. And then I am actually going to try to sleep like a fucking baby tonight, which I'm not really sure how that's going to work. Those we will... You know what, I'm gonna fucking sell those. Okay. Yeah, Corey, that's totally fucking cool, man. Whenever you can. If not, no worries, man. You know how that shit goes. It's all good. ESO is only $5, used physical. So, I mean, that one's actually a pretty fun time, too. I think you would have a lot of fun playing with me and Kira on that. Ballistic fiber. Okay, so now we're going to go to... Where are we going to go to next? Let's go to the fort and see if I can get some ballistic fiber. Unless someone's already chilling there. Where are we at? Where are we at? What the fuck? What's wrong with me? Oh, Jesus. There it is. Alright, this homeboy's probably already got it. We'll go check it just to be sure. Let's see. I don't know. Some shit to talk about. I'd have to say my 3 favorite food genres, if we're talking either ethnicity or just food in general. For ethnicity, I would have to say Italian food is at the top. For just like foods in general, it's hard to beat a good cheeseburger, straight up. And for desserts, I would have to say cheesecake. Italian food for styles. Good cheeseburger for an entree and cheesecake for dessert, man. I could, Italian's a pretty broad spectrum. I mean, if we really had to narrow it down, ravioli, spaghetti, pizza, lasagna, that'd do it for me. I only have physical copies for games that we would both play, but that we wouldn't play at the same time, but that we don't want to have locked to a specific account. That's the only type of games that we get physical copies of. Sometimes, a lot of times we'll both be playing on our separate PS4s, and say we had a locked copy of, The Sims 4 on my account, but I was playing Skyrim and Kira wanted to play The Sims 4.
The Sims was not my game.
I'm just using this as an example. But if she was playing a different game and I wanted to play The Sims 4 and she was online, and I wouldn't be able to play it. So yeah, that's kind of where we use physical copies. But nah, really, digital copies are pretty badass. The only issue I'm having is Fallout 76 is fucking huge, to the point that between Fallout 76 and ESO, you're not going to fit Fallout 76, ESO, and Red Dead on your console without much else to put on there. So, yeah, there's a terabyte external in my very near future. I know that to be true, so that's fucking cool.
I brought your chips for you.
My wife brought me out a bag of Cool Ranch Doritos.
Only 'cause I'm gonna eat it.
Those are awesome. She says she's going to eat a couple, but I bet she won't eat them unless I open the bag first. ESO is $10 digital. That ain't too bad. That's not bad at all. The gas mask isn't for aesthetics. I'm just too lazy to swap it off if I'm going to the ash heap and I don't feel like wearing my power armor. So, you know what? After I do this run through here, fuck it. I'm going to go play in the mire. I haven't fucked around very much in there yet. That's what we'll do. That's how we'll kill the next half hour, 45 minutes. After I'm done getting my mind right. Recharge my batteries. There's a reason that my dude's just standing there. I'm not doing nothing in the game, but it's about to change here shortly. Alright. Back at it. So it looks like someone may not have been here because there's some loot here, so that's kind of cool. Hopefully. Door's closed. Hold on one second. So yeah, it looks like no one's been through here yet. Yeah, it looks like no one's been through here, so I should be able to get some of that ballistic fiber that I need to repair my other shit. Oh, you motherfucker. Oh, they just took all the ballistic fiber shit and left all the bullshit. Oh, I hate so much. Oh, whoever did that can motorboat my gooch. Oh, those pieces of shit. Cocksucker. There's gotta be somewhere that I can find some ballistic weave. Other than these two spots that I know. Fuck it. Let's just blow caps, tour in the fucking Appalachia. Let's look for something that looks kind of military-ish. I don't think Fort Defiance really, or not, the White Springs Bunker. I know Fort Defiance does, but man, I don't fucking feel like running through Fort Defiance right now. I ain't spending money on it, so, fuck it. We'll take that though. That'll help my cause. Well, I guess we'll go back to my camp and then I guess we're gonna go check out the mire. Fuck it. Go back to my camp and do some ammoing. It's supposed to snow tomorrow. 35 and snowy. Yeah, that's a bitch. It's gonna be in the evening. I can live with that. I'll be sitting right here doing the same exact thing tomorrow, so. Unless Corey gets ESO, then maybe all of us will be playing ESO together. Wouldn't that be a treat? Just scrap it. said I was gonna sell those. I am gonna sell those. Make an ammo. Yeah, I play ESO. I haven't really played it in a while. But yeah, it's a good time. It's a little bit different. Don't expect it to be like exactly like Skyrim or Oblivion or Morrowind, but it's a fun MMO. It's basically, you know, the ESO take on an MMORPG. When I do play it, I have a lot of fun. I really, really like this game a lot, so, and this series a lot, so. Alright, we're gonna go play in the mire, I guess. That's gonna be the thing. Over encumber my foot in your ass. Thought so. Alright. There's somewhere like kinda relatively like sort of safe to start from. Pumpkin House? Pumpkin House.
So much crap. Listen, what am I supposed to do with these dye stamps? That's great, but I have to carry them? No, it won't let
Oh,
me.
somebody's got a launch code number. I don't know if we're gonna bother with him though.
I don't know how to use it.
I could just pay a small amount of caps or ammo or stim packs and jump in one of the clan nuke runs that we do. Alright, so if I'm right here, alright, we're gonna follow this road. And yeah, fuck it. Gives me that. I want all these plastic pumpkins. All the plastic ones.
So many pumpkins to carve.
You got an earbud piece stuck in your ear?
Yeah,
You get it out?
yeah.
Oh. Yeah, Kira plays ESO. She's not really into the Fallout series as much. She likes the more fantasy-based Elder Scrolls lore.
You're just not good at it. What's Brooke eating? She always asks us what we're eating.
I think I want to get Mega Man 11. I'm unsure. I actually think I might cut this session short and go throw in Mega Man and maybe really hate myself. Maybe I'll... yeah, you know what? I think that's what's about to happen. So, I might cut this stream short here. Oh, I found just what I was looking for, too. Perfect. That's a fucking sign. I literally found exactly some of what I was after, so... that's a sign that it's okay to play Mega Man. So we're at hour 9. Stop around at an hour 15.
Oh, gross.
And then we'll jump on Mega Man for a little bit.
I was just thinking about throwing up.
I think I'll do,
We were talking about throwing up.
my wife's over here talking about throwing up ramen noodles. Doesn't sound very pleasant. But yeah, I think I'm going to start with an easy Mega Man.
Well, you always ask me
I
where you
think I'll do 5. 5's a good one for me to get comfortable with playing again. It's been several months since I played a Mega Man game. If I stream that one, you gonna watch it, Corey?
Tony's good at like.
Alright, let me wrap this little run up here, Corey, and anyone else that's watching or wants to watch. And then my next stream is going to be, I think I just signed up for Mega Man 5, it sounds like. I don't need whatever's in there. Just an ammo box, it ain't nothing fancy.
Well, your mic is cutting out.
Well, I guess this is as good a spot as ever.
No, it's okay.
Well, I guess we'll just stop right here for now. And I'm going to go get Mega Man, and I'm going to really end up hating myself. So, I'll be posting the next stream on my social media. Probably just be titled Mega Man 2 words, number 5. Mega Man 5 live stream with Tony Benke. And then I'll probably put the date on it. So, see y'all again shortly.